So you heard about the fact that Tank Rewards is no longer going to be here after this month, and apparently Tank Rewards will be coming out next year again. They're going to revamp it. But you got yourself all bummed out. Man, I like getting those free things. Well, don't worry about it. Ha! First of all, this video is going to be about two things: the long-awaited reward tank, and also the marathon coming up. Stay tuned. Hey guys, Mr.BeetleBum here, and man, there's a lot of stuff happening right now in World of Tanks. Of course, as you see over here, enjoy the well-deserved reward for 2020, and this is just going to be out tomorrow. This is something we've been talking about in the past. I've been mentioning how I believe that it's going to be the Chaffee, the super Chaffee, because that's what was being super tested. There was also another German light tank from a few years ago, several years ago actually, that was being super tested as well. So that might show up in the future somewhere else. But as for now, as for this year, we are looking to get the Chaffee 2020. Now, we could sit there and show you pretty pictures of it. We could show you what the war game is telling us it's going to be. You can check that out. What it's basically going to be is a glorified Chaffee. It's going to be pretty good. I mean, what I will show you here is just the basic information that's right on their site. If you come down here, right to this part there, let me just move that up a little bit. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. Anyways, average damage 115. I mean, this is a tier 6 tank as well, just like the T50-2. But the thing here is, the reason why it's got more damage, because if you go back here, this is the T50-2, you'll see it only does 85 normally. But then again, look at the reload time here, or the gun reloading time on the T50-2 is 3 seconds. Whereas it's 4.5, so a whole 1.5 seconds longer. So that's obvious why. So they're trying to keep it pretty even, Steven. Not make one more powerful than the other. It's a little slower than the T50-2. The view range is better, so that's good. It's really going to come down to things that you can't see here on the information that's given on their website. You got to jump into it and play it and find out what it's going to be like. Like, how will the traverse be? How's the aiming time going to be? What can we boost, the view range and everything up to? These are the kind of things that are going to be very interesting to see. I'm looking forward to getting it. And right now, I'm actually... you might have seen the video already of the pig, the ugly pig that had its day, and that's because I'm using the T78 to train my crew up. That I'm going to switch over to this tomorrow when it comes out. But I wanted to let you guys know that this is the tank, as you guys have been aware of. Also, there's more news. So yeah, you heard me right. More news. I'm telling you, it's a busy time, man. We were talking about this on stream the other day. The mighty Pringles or Mighty Jingles came over and was talking to us about it. And yeah, man, there is a challenge tank coming out. It's the Object 274A, and you might have seen it out on the battlefield. They're out there. Certain people are lucky enough to get it. And what can I say, man? It's another marathon. That's what the Polar Challenge is all about here. It's the marathon. We have one almost every year right before Christmas. And this time, it's going to go for this little beast of a Tier 8 Soviet medium. I know. Yet again, another Russian medium premium. What can you do, man? The company's owned by a Russian group, right? So, they're going to keep giving us Russian tanks. And yeah, I agree with everybody. I think there's too many of them in the game. But I'm also a Russian tank collector, and I like Russian tanks, so I don't know, whatever. I personally wish that it was a different country. I think they can take a break from Russian tanks for a while. That would be nice to see, especially when there's other branches, or other countries, sorry, that have, one branch, two branches. I think there's more that can be done. But hey, this is an easy go-to all the time. But anyways, this is gonna be a doozy, okay, guys? This is gonna be a doozy. This marathon. If you want to do the math, you can simply come to the site here. Yeah, it gives you the information and all that kind of stuff. 320 alpha, the average damage 320, not bad, man. Anyways, this is what I'm talking about right here. You can go like this, and then click on this, and you notice up here it's gonna change, right? So let me just quickly go through this. Okay, so for your first one, it's always real easy to do, right? Right through it. 2,000 base experience or one high caliber. Oh, hold on. You notice that all the mission for mastery, the one where you got to do a high caliber in. Remember, guys, tier 9 or tier 10. That's it. You can't do it in tier 6 through 10 like you can do for mission of commitment. Okay, so the next one, I'm just going to do the commitment, okay? Because the mastery isn't done by as many people, and it's obviously easier. It's not that it's easier, it's just that you have less to do, but it's going to be harder for you to do it because you have to play at only tier 9 or tier 10. So you're going to be up there against all the real great players that are trying to do it as quick as possible. So, anyways, starting over 2,000 experience. For level 2, 5,000 experience. For level 3, 9,000 experience. For level 4, 17,000 experience. And yes, you get goodies along the way. Wow. Level 5, 30,000. Level 6, 32,000. Level 7, 32,000. Same as before. Level 8, 37. Level 9, 40. And finally, for level 10, 50,000. We all know, man, it's a lot. If you want to get the whole shebang there, it is a lot. It's going to take you a while. But the reality is then you got yourself a free tank. Now you could, as you know, well, at least maybe some watching don't know. With marathons, it means that as you're going to be going through each of these stages, you get a 10% discount right here. And then the next one, you get a 20% discount. I mean, you go up to 8, you're going to get an 80% discount. So a lot of people who don't want to normally pay for something, and maybe they're playing that way, and they don't have too many mediums or sorry, too many premiums, I meant to say, in their garage. Well, this is a good way to be able to get something at a real low price if you do want to say, you know what, I'm going to treat myself, I'm going to buy a Christmas, I'm going to get myself a tank for Christmas. Well, this is probably the easiest way to do it. Get yourself into a marathon, play the 10 days, do as much as you can. Don't expect anyone to, finish all the way through level 10 of this marathon. But let's say you got to 7. Okay, 70% off. That's pretty good. Average premium tank at tier 8, at least in Canadian funds, you're probably looking around $50. So if you're going to get it for, 70% off, well, that's pretty good. Now you're looking at getting it for less than $20 in that ballpark. So, that is a nice thing about that. The fact that you can get, a real nice tier 8 premium medium for a pretty cheap price. We've done this in the past, and personally, I have been able to. My SU-130 I got for free actually in a marathon. Finished it all. But they have been getting a little harder and harder lately. This seems to be just the exact same as the last couple marathons. I think it's probably going to stay this way. So get used to having to really work your tail off if you want to get the full 100% discount and a free tank. But anyways, guys, there's a lot going on. I haven't even mentioned the fact about the Christmas stuff coming up yet. Um, but so between you got the long-awaited reward tank and the fact that there's a marathon coming out, yeah, that kind of takes away from the sting of us finding out that tank rewards is in its last month right now. Right now, this month, November, that's gonna be the last month of tank rewards. They won't be doing it in December, and they're gonna bring it back next year, but they haven't said when. So, yes, we're losing tank rewards, an easy way to get skins and boosters and all kinds of goodies. But what we are doing is we're getting a bunch of good stuff here as well. One other thing I failed to mention on the long awaited reward is that they're also gonna give us some special unknown gift with it that's gonna go towards the Christmas event, and it says that it's going to help us, spruce up our garage, so to say. And you all know what I'm talking about here. During the Christmas event, you go into the garage and it's a winter wonderland, and you got your Christmas tree that you get the ornaments, and you fill them up, and you get all kinds of free stuff, skins, and all that kind of stuff. Tank skin collector, what can I say? Well, for the well-deserved reward too, there's gonna be a little extra bonus present as well. So that's a good thing. I always say good presents are always good. It doesn't matter, even if it's something like you're like, yeah, whatever. Hey man, you still sell it in game. It's still good. So, anyways, guys, there you go, man. Between a long-awaited reward and the marathon that's gonna be coming up. And what are they calling this again? The Puller Challenge. I guess because it's supposed to be really cold. But anyways, again, guys, that starts tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to be getting the Super Chaffee and the Polar event starts. Polar Marathon. Anyways, have fun out there, guys. Enjoy this awesome game. If you did, I was talking about the T78 when I was talking about the Super Chaffee. If you do want to check that out, check out that video. That's a pretty funny one, man. I had a good game in it, but boy oh boy, that thing's a beast to try to control. Yeah, it's definitely a pig of a tank. It's not the best out there. You really gotta know your weaknesses and strengths, but yeah, we had a good match. We had some fun. All right, guys. Till the next time, I'm Mr. BeetleBum, and I'm out.